2 Chainz has a net worth of $9 million. Tauheed K. Epps, known professionally as 2 Chainz, is an American rapper, songwriter, media personality, and basketball player. Born and raised in College Park, Georgia, he initially gained recognition for being one half of the southern hip-hop duo Playaz Circle, alongside his longtime friend and fellow rapper Earl Dallaboy Conyers. The duo was signed to fellow Georgia-based rapper Ludacris's Disturbing the Peace label and are best known for their debut single, Duffel Bag Boy. We wanted to know more about his jewelry collection, so this is what we found out. This is 2 Chainz Jewelry Collection. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on, so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Interact with us. Subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks! Who is 2 Chainz exactly? Tauheed K. Epps was born on September 12, 1977, but is known professionally as 2 Chainz. He attended North Clayton High School, where he played basketball and graduated second in his class. While in high school, he dealt marijuana and was arrested for felony cocaine possession when he was 15 years old. He later attended Alabama State University on a scholarship and played on its basketball team from 1995 to 1997. When asked by Rolling Stone about long-standing rumors that he had graduated from Alabama State with a 4.0 GPA, which had widely been reported on many sources including Wikipedia, 2 Chainz said, "Don't believe anything on Wikipedia. There's a lot of false stuff on there, to the point that every time I try to fix one thing, something else comes out." In fact, he transferred to Virginia State University due to circumstances he was reluctant to speak about. "I got into some trouble, went somewhere else and came back, but I graduated, and that's that. That was then." Epps has 2 daughters, Heaven, born on July 26, 2008, and Harmony, born on October 20, 2012. On October 14, 2015, 2 Chainz welcomed his 3rd child, a baby boy named Halo, into the world. It was on August 18, 2018 that Epps married his longtime girlfriend and mother of his 3 children, Keisha Ward. Although the rapper is known for wearing 2 chains on his neck, he often wears as many as 7. So what jewelry does 2 Chainz own? 2 Chainz not only owns very expensive jewelry, but he even goes to the gym and sleeps with some of his jewelry on, and even wears them in the shower. Interestingly, he claims he did not get his moniker from wearing expensive jewelry, but rather from the 2 cheap necklaces he wore in his school's yearbook. His inspiration for his jewelry comes from Migos and Gucci, among others. He claims the rappers from Atlanta like him tend to have good taste in jewelry. The following pieces of jewelry are just scratching the surface of Epps' collection. His whole collection is probably priced at least 7 figures. Chains and pendants. Pristine ivory pendant with face of a pharaoh. This pendant is round, iced out, and has the face of a pharaoh on it. Epps calls it his king piece because he says he deserves to be a king because he feels like a legend. The value of the piece is unknown, but was definitely not cheap. Avian Cuban link chain. He's had this piece for over 10 years, and the part that stands out is the locket. He said the chain is very sturdy. The chain is iced out with small diamonds. Price is also not known. Trap pendant. The pendant with the word trap as its main feature was also made by Avian. It is large and iced out. Unfortunately, 2 Chainz did not disclose the price of the well-known piece. Teardrop chain. Epps also has a thin chain with teardrop-shaped links iced out. It is either Avian or pristine. The chain has larger teardrops towards the front and smaller ones at the back. True pendant. This pendant consists of the letters True iced out, and below it in gold are the words The Real University. The piece is about looking after and investing in yourself first. He has 30 of these pendants. Yep, you heard right. These 30 true pendants are all different in some way. It looks like The Real University is about wearing a lot of different iced out pieces of jewelry. That is so deep. Actually, on January 6, 2015, 2 Chainz announced that he was starting his own independent record label, The Real University, also known as TRU or The Real You. The announcement also revealed that frequent collaborators Cap One and Schoolie were signed. Additionally, they signed former Young Money artist Short Dog, who is now known as Fresh. Along with the announcement of the label's founding, they also revealed they'd be releasing their debut mixtape, True Jack City, on January 27, 2015. On October 4, 2019, 2 Chainz announced that TRU has signed a partnership deal with Atlantic Records. At the time we were making this video, Epps was waiting for 2 pieces to be completed. One chain has to do with his son, and the other one's theme is rap or go to the league. Wristwatches. Epps owns a number of expensive watches. These include a Hublot, a Cartier, and a Patek Philippe. The Hublot's bezel and case are iced out. There are even diamonds around the multi-display casings inside the case as well. The strap is black and looks unexpensive. The Patek Philippe is completely iced out with diamonds on gold, while the Cartier is also a completely iced out piece. Epps also has 2 Richard Milles and another unknown watch. These 3 watches he calls his plain Jane stash, but they are definitely not cheap. Epps has 7 watches because he likes to wear a different one for every day of the week. What is his 7th watch? It happens to be his favorite. It is a baguette, which is also iced out. Rings. Epps wears a number of rings. One of them has the letters TRU in the middle of the ring. Iced out and above and below on a black background are the words World and Champions. He also wears a baguette pinky ring. It is iced out. Then he also wears a broad iced out wedding ring. Another one has a jaguar face on it. He has a number of other rings as well. His entire collection of rings looks really expensive. His favorite piece? Epps says his favorite piece is a small pendant with the faces of his children on it. That is his favorite piece in his whole collection. Legal issues and growth. 2 Chainz was not always the person he is today. At the age of 15, Epps was convicted of felony cocaine possession. Again, on February 14, 2013, Epps was arrested in Maryland en route to a concert at UMES for marijuana possession. Epps was then cited and released. On June 11, 2013, Epps was again arrested while on board a departing flight at LAX airport for possession of a controlled substance after TSA agents found that his checked bag contained marijuana and promethazine. He was booked and charged with felony narcotics possession. Later that day, he posted a $10,000 bond and was released. He was due back in court on June 21, 2013. 2 days previous, he was reportedly robbed at gunpoint outside a medical marijuana dispensary in San Francisco. Just before midnight on August 21, 2013, Epps' tour bus was pulled over in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma because the passenger side taillights were out. The arresting officer reported that he smelled marijuana and saw smoke through the open door of the bus after he had stopped and pulled the bus over. The driver of the bus shut the door and told officers he was not authorized to allow them on the bus. The officer said the marijuana smell gave him probable cause to search, but the driver refused to open the door. After many attempts to enter, the bus was towed with the men still aboard to the police training center in Oklahoma City. Officers obtained a search warrant and the 10 men, including Epps, got off the bus. Police discovered 2 semi-automatic pistols and a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun, along with some prescription painkillers and marijuana residue on the tour bus, according to papers filed by the Oklahoma County District Court. How 2 Chainz makes his dough. How can he afford his jewelry? In addition to rapping, 2 Chainz is an entrepreneur who has explored many business ventures over the course of his career. He also secured brand endorsement deals with Adidas and Beats by Dre, to name a few. In October 2016, he opened a clothing line of hoodies called CEO Millionaires, or Create Every Opportunity Millionaires. He also has his own line of sweaters called Dabbing Sweaters. 2 Chainz also owns a minority stake in the College Park Skyhawks. A minority stake is still worth a lot. 2 Chainz obviously makes most of his money with his music, which includes his albums based on A True Story, 2012, Boats 2, Me Time, Collie Grove, Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, Rap or Go to the League, and So Help Me God, 2020. In other 2 Chainz related news, the 39-year-old musician appeared on Kevin Hart aka Chocolate Drappa's mixtape for the song Light It Up alongside Big Sean. Additionally, 2 Chainz just dropped a video for his song Ounces Back, in which white rapper C. White plays the role of 2 Chainz. With his business ventures, endorsements, and music, 2 Chainz has ensured he can afford a lot of the things he really wants in life. His jewelry is an important factor in his life. What do you think about his collection? Feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for watching the video. We hope to see you back again soon. Until then, take care.